Hello everyone, I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. Men, women, beach, futsal, everything right here on this platform. So, we're in 2023, a brand new year with a lot of hopes, expectations, dreams. And for 2023, it's going to be a busy year for the Reggae Girlz. And why do we say that? Because there's some crucial and important competitions to look forward to. And in another video, we'll look at the expectations of the team in these three competitions itself. But it's important we touch specifically on what these are in particular. So the Reggae Girlz will not only take part in the 2023 edition of the FIFA Women's World Cup, but they will also take center stage at, yep, that's right, the Pan American Games. They will take part in the Pan American Games in Santiago, Chile. Not only that, but they'll also play in the Olympic playoffs. They'll play Canada home and away. Yep, that is right, home and away. And if they get the better aggregate over the Canadians, then Jamaica will qualify for France. The first time Jamaica will be qualifying for the Olympics. And why is this in itself so important? Why is this so critical? Well, we just love qualifying for tournaments in France, don't we? France 98, France 2019 for the women, and who knows, again, Paris 2024, a chance for us to continue to make France a key pigment and figure of qualifying for major tournaments and competitions for Jamaica. So what we're going to do in this video is look at the 5 players, the top 5 Reggae Girlz to look out for in 2023. That's right, the top 5 Reggae Girlz to look out for in 2023. In this video, what we're going to do is look at each player, and then of course, you in the comments will give me your thoughts about if you agree with the 23 in particular, or if you look at things from a different angle or perspective, or if you feel like there's another player as a whole that should be part of this list as a whole. But without further ado, let's kick things off with number 5 on this list. And who's number 5 on this list? Well, the number 5 player on this list is a 29-year-old midfielder. She'll be 30 in around May of this year. And this is none other than Chinelo Asha. Yes, that is right. Chinelo Bessom Asha, 29-year-old midfielder, born in Silver Springs to a Jamaican father. Started playing football when she was 9 years old. And what a career that she's had, coming from the time that where she was in college to be the youngest Jamaican to ever play in the UEFA Champions League when she played over in Kazakhstan, to the journey she had over in Colombia and playing in the States, to Scandinavia, to where she is today. She just makes Jamaica tick. She just keeps the ball moving, and you need somebody that can be that progressive force within the midfield. Now, I understand that Drew Spence also carries that sort of potency that the Jamaicans will need, and she is a midfield general. She is. But I genuinely feel that that link between the midfield, the defense, and the attack, Chinelo Asha has to play a crucial and important role in that process. She is extremely critical, and we've seen that from the start of the qualifiers when Jamaica took on Bermuda at the National Stadium. Everyone was in ooh and ah when she was on the ball, and that shows everything that you need from that angle and perspective. So Chinelo Asha on this list, number 5 in terms of the top 5 Reggae Girlz to watch for 2023. Now we're going to look at number 4 on this list, and the person at number 4 on this list is, you could say, a relatively new face to the national system. She made her debut for Jamaica in 2021, kept a clean sheet on her debut. I guess we've just given that away right now. Yes, it is a goalkeeper, and that is Rebecca Spencer. Yes, Rebecca Spencer, Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper. From the moment that she took the field for Jamaica against Nigeria, we saw everything that she was able to possess and everything that we need to show that this can be Jamaica's number 1 heading into the World Cup. It still is no pushover by any means. There will be some great things to report on as it relates to Sydney Schneider in the next couple of days or so. But what we can say in relation to Rebecca Spencer is that this is a player with a lot of ability, and I just admire the way how she commands her back four when Jamaica operates in that system. Even the fans at the stadium when she played at home in the qualifiers were calling her Naya because of the high line that she was playing. And I don't have a problem with that. Many people might say against Paraguay she played a bit too high, but her playing that sort of line allows the defense to also push up as well, which will have a domino effect on the midfield and the attack as well. So I don't have an issue with that at all. I just personally feel that with her in goal. There's that commanding sort of presence, and I'm really, really happy that she is there. Yes, she's 5'5", but that's fine. That's perfectly fine, and I'm sure that the agility that she brings and the great reflexes are a wonderful, wonderful asset. So Rebecca Spencer on this list, number 4 for me. At number 3 on this list, we're going to look at another player. Yep, and this is a defender. She scored her first goal for Jamaica quite recently, and this is an individual that also played for the United States at youth level. Well, who is that player in particular? Well, guess. She also played for Jamaica at the last World Cup, which was in 2019 in France. Yep, she played for US Under-20 in 2015. She played at Roma, won a trophy at Roma, and now she's plying her trade in California, in LA with Angel City FC. And that is, yep, Alison Renee Swaby. Yep, the 26-year-old centre-half Alison Swaby. She is at number 3 on this list, and she is a commanding presence. Somebody that you need to organize proceedings, someone who I also view as a leader as well, and in my opinion, someone that should always be part of the leadership group moving forward. Alison Swaby is a player that every team in CONCACAF would absolutely value and treasure in their sort of system and program. So that's why for me she has to be in that sort of team moving forward. Alison communicates quite well, whether it's her sister with her Chantel at centre half or it's Kanya. I just like the way how she handles those defensive responsibilities. She can read the game very well, and in terms of her possession, she does very well in terms of those the vertical passes, because this is a key figment of how the coaching staff wants the Jamaicans to play, with those vertical passes to beat one line, and once they're able to beat the second line of the opposition, then basically it's up to the front three now to ensure that they can create those genuine goal scoring opportunities. So at number 3 it is Alison Swaby. At number 2 it's the captain, that's right, Khadija Bunny Shaw, a player that has, especially in this season at Manchester City, started to strut her stuff even more, and we've seen this as an improvement compared to the first season, which was a transition for her. The numbers and the assists are starting to rack up even more and more, so there's that positive sign of growth and encouragement. So it is great to see that Khadija Bunny Shaw has been able to mature in that sort of aspect of things. So Khadija Bunny Shaw at number 2 on this list. The goals are coming, 55 goals for Jamaica now. Just imagine that in this calendar year she racked up 13 international goals for Jamaica in 2022. 13 goals for Jamaica in 2022. What will 2023 bring? Perhaps her first World Cup goal? Well, only time will tell. Certainly it's an aspect that the Jamaicans will be certainly looking forward to seeing. So at number 2, Khadija Bunny Shaw, big role to play for Jamaica if we're going to stand any chance of getting to the latter stages of the World Cup, competing for a medal as well at the Pan American Games, and also booking a ticket to the Olympic Games. And at number 1 on this list, yep, it's Tiffany Devona Cameron, a player right now that on conform at FC Yor, putting herself within contention of 2 trophies for this season in particular. Not only that as well, but if you look at the numbers that she's putting up right now, she's tallying a goal and assist every game this season. She is the most informed Reggae girl of the 2022-2023 season. The most informed Reggae girl of the season. And there's a saying in life that says you have to strike when the iron is hot. And it was disappointing to see that she didn't even get half an hour across those 2 games against Paraguay. It was disappointing. But what I can say though is that where Tiffany is concerned, adversity does not faze her. So whether she gets 10 minutes, 15, half an hour, 45 minutes, 60 minutes for Jamaica, she'll ensure that whatever time or however seconds she gets on the field for Jamaica, that is exactly what she's able to do and perform effectively for her country. So exciting times ahead, especially with the Nations tournament coming up within Australia in February. So that is also another exciting thing to look out for the Jamaican standpoint in the grand scheme of things. So Tiffany Cameron, she's a player to look out for the Reggae Girls in 2023. Their versatility, that will also give her that cutting edge as well. Not only playing on the right or front 3, but also being able to operate as a right back as well. Whether it might be a right wing back or even a right full back as well. So that is something that we can really, really look out for heading into this year in particular. That dynamism, that versatility, that pace, that tenacity puts her at number 1 on this list. So, Jamaican football fans, What are your thoughts? Do you agree with this list that I've compiled together? Do you think that there is another player, a player that I left out, like a Drew Spence, like a Havana Salone, like a Siobhan Wilson, like a Shania Hales? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content.